Welcome to China, everybody. More specifically, Xinjiang. Um, Everything's on fire, man. It's pure chaos here. I have an incredibly large amount of content. I mean, look at this beautiful focus tree, man. And I'm like in the middle of nowhere. I'm pretty much in the center of Asia. But yeah, I have one job today, and that is to reunify China as this little backwater shit stain. I'm not too sure who exactly gets to do what, but I'm sure that I'll find out eventually. 0 factories, actually. Never mind, I'm not going to be building jack shit for a while. So I guess I just gotta go on 5 speed and wait it out. Well, just like that, Xinjiang is just completely collapsed. And I'm now led by the Russian guy, okay. Now I simply need to just conquer this Zungar army guy, alright. 3 shady divisions to do the job. We'll see how far we can get. Man, it's only been 12 days. 14 days, sorry, it's only been 14 days and we're ready at war. That's crazy. Gotta get Karame, I gotta take his capital. Well, the Pope just died in game. That's pretty reflective of real life. But hey, we got a new Pope now, and he's from Chicago. That's pretty based. Okay, very nice. There goes his capital. It's not dead, though. I gotta get to Kulda. Okay, never mind. Alright, I guess that I didn't need to go to that city. I was gonna say it's a very narrow corridor, but he died. So does it really matter? No. And now I've expanded myself a little bit, so I simply need to core his lands and get on to conquering the rest of Xinjiang. But yeah, I got those free guns though, and I'm gonna try and now take the revolution to the rest of Xinjiang as well. I must reunify all of China under my benevolent rule. Anyways, we're about to declare war on Dihua. This should be quite easy. I just hope that I can get enough land out of this. Alright, we stride into Dihua without a fight. That's great. Second American Civil War, interesting. Turpan has fallen, along with the rest of his illegitimate state, I believe. Yes, indeed it has. What's next? I think I'm gonna go after Kabul next. They're just a far easier target, man. Yeah, let's just quickly take out Kabul. This will be incredibly easy. Okay, nice. There goes Kabul City. And yep, I've now annexed the guy. And now there's only one more warlord left in Xinjiang. Well, I've now made Kabul my puppet for some reason. I don't understand why. But I'll annex him eventually, so whatever, it's fine. Alrighty. Well, now I'm at war with Ma Clique, and it was them who declared war on me. Alright. Man, what's the point in just establishing the puppet in the first place, though, if I'm just gonna end up annexing them later on? Okay, nice. There's 2 more of their divisions encircled. Or they're gonna escape through the stupid passageway, though. That's great. Okay, his capital fell, though. It's gotta take the provisional one. Yikes. Yeah, Turkestan is just a... Actually, this whole region is just a complete and utter shit show, man. First of all, there's me trying to contend for control over Xinjiang, and then there's literally everybody in Central Asia, except for Monstrom, apparently. Very nice. Now Xinjiang has been reunified, or unified under myself. But yeah, I'm just gonna core the backwater south real quick. Alright, I'm back. I finally cored all of Xinjiang, and I simply need to decide between installing a People's State or a Soviet Republic. I'm gonna go with the People's State. Because I feel like if I do Soviet Republic, then I'm just gonna end up joining Papa Stalin. And I don't want to join this stupid Georgian bank robber. Well, I just annexed that guy, my little puppet. That's great. And that's, yeah, Xinjiang unified. Now I'm gonna proclaim the First Party Congress and decide my leadership. I've decided that I want to go with Marshal Chiang Kai, because I fear that if I go with the dictatorship, then I'm just going to join stupid Stalin. And then if I do with the council authority, then I'm just going to stay stupid. So yeah, I'm going to go based. Oh yes, a purge. That's natural in a leftist country, of course, man. I also have 27 factories, man. For Xinjiang, that's pretty damn good. Sadly, I've also run out of things to do with my political power, so yeah. Yeah, on the bright side, though. Politics. Yippee! I'll focus on empowering the marshal, though, who is now empowered. Cool. Chiang Kai, his only trait is the fact that he likes the Soviets. Okay. I hope that I won't be able to steamroll everybody, man. I know that there are a little bit of factions spread all across the whole damn nation, but I'm just fearing that it's going to be easy, man, once I get strong enough. So I gotta wait until it's 1926, so it's 2 more years until I can start unifying China. Alright. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna be AFKing and just reforming the nation, man. Yippee. I don't know how I didn't notice this until now, but we have long Nepal. It's like a banana, man. Nepal is literally a banana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. these 7 fucking focuses, 8. Actually, no, that one does give me a little bit of a research bonus, but these 7 focuses give me literally only army experience. Oh my god, I'm not going to reform the army. I'll just start organizing political raids, why not? Yeah, I have quite a bit of divisions out now, though. 28 of them. Just waiting for supplies to be bettered, and also waiting for the year to turn to be the year of our Lord, 1926, so I can finally eradicate the Ma. Well, the Northern Expedition has just popped off. Yes, because the Cantonese, oh my god, they're a fucking beast. Anyways, the Cantonese government is now marching north, and I feel like they're going to be able to achieve victory, because they have a lot of stuff, man. Holy crap. Well, it seems like I might actually have myself a big old enemy, and I'm looking forward to fighting them. While everybody's distracted looking over at the east, I will be plotting in the shadows to strike when the time is ripe. I'm now gonna declare Shang Shikai as the king of Xinjiang, despite us being council communist. Ain't that something, man? I'll be able to finally get back onto the warpath, man. First of all, though, I gotta declare Mr. Shang Shikai as the king of Xinjiang. Yeah, unfortunately, Sun Yat-sen's getting absolutely bodied. Oh man, that's disappointing, but whatever, I guess. Mr. Shang Shikai is now the self-proclaimed king of Xinjiang, and that means that I can finally get back onto the warpath, begin reunifying China. Well, there goes Sun Yat-sen. The Northern Expedition has failed, and now the Ma Clique is absolutely massive. How many divisions do the Ma have? They have way less than me, man. I'll go after them immediately then. Let's move towards solving the Yadan issue and striking at the Ma. Bruh. Fucking New York owns all of New England now. And Maine. Sorry, now New York owns all of Maine. That's insanity. And they have a focus group, man. It's even worse. Yeah, and now it's time for me to strike at the Ma as well. The Ma filth, they're all going to die. I've now got myself some Wargles that I completely intend on using. Ah yes, they are all going to die today, right now. I suppose I'll decide my stance on Mongolia for now. Alright, what's my stance on Mongolia? Yeah, no, we're not gonna ally these fuckers, man. Sorry, how do you even pronounce your name, man? Katambatar Maksarjov. I'm gonna kill you, man. I don't want to make a friend up there. I want to kill him. I hope the supply of Zinning and Lingxia don't get deleted once I take the cities as well, because I know that the game loves to do that. Gotta get Golag. Actually, never mind, they just capitulated. There go the Ma. That was quite easy, I must say. And now, Shang Shikai, that's his name? Yeah, Shang Shikai's domain has grown much larger. Now then, let's just quickly attack Mongolia. Gotta go to buttfuck Nowhere Mongolia to capitulate the whole goddamn nation. Whatever, let's just get it over with. Ondor, Gondor, whatever the hell your name is, you're gonna die. Okay, so I claim something and then I start a border conflict. Alright, let's see what this does, man. I'm gonna try attack the Mad Baron, though. We'll see how this goes. Alright, well, this border conflict has now started. And I actually took the state. That's great. Oh, I just cooked the Mad Baron. That's great. Yay, there goes Mongolia. Thank God. Okay, sweet. Now then, we can finally establish the Republic of Northwestern Chinese Soviet Republics. Hey, now I got myself a much better flag, color, and name. Mamma mia, that's pretty nice. Now I can finally declare a new era for China and actually claim everything. That's great. I just hope and pray that I'll be able to integrate shit like holy fuck, man. I'm kind of screwed if I can't integrate anything. Actually, I got cores. Never mind. Okay, cool. I got claims everywhere. That's great. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a little faction now. Well, sweet. Yeah. Now I got these two guys in my faction. I'm gonna quickly attack the Xi'an guys, just because it'd be a nice, easy target to take down. Very easy, in fact. All right, let's just quickly take down the Xi'an guy. Also, call everybody in. Why not? I think all of his army's just stuck over here, man. That's sad. All right, there goes Xi'an. It has now fallen to me. Simply take Tianshu. Never mind. Yeah, now we have certainly secured ourselves in the west. That's for sure. Wow. The Ma Clique are massive. Oh my god, I never realized. Okay, well, I certainly have myself a boss. A boss to fight. That's something. And I'm looking forward to it, too. Let's line up on the Inner Mongolia guy, because I'm going to have to invade him soon. Yeah, for now, I'm just going to be building up the economy a little bit. I want to get some civs, some resources as well, and just stuff in general, man. I'd love to get that. And it feels like I'm going to be doing the great trial against reactionary authoritarian democracy and stratocracy. I've now started like a war economy or something, man. I got some more mills. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna quickly mop up Inner Mongolia, though. Gotta secure this little shitty patchwork of land for my friend. Serang Dong Group. He's like Demchub Dong Group, but Council Communist, man. What the hell? Let's just quickly mop up Mongolia. Should be a pretty simple affair, I believe. Yeah, with the fall of their capital, it should be Mongolia, I believe. They've lost a lot of men somehow. Okay, cool. Now we made Shanxian Mongolia, or Inner Mongolia, bigger. And yeah, the only thing that I really want to do next is invade Beiyang. So that's what I'll do. I just want to build up a little bit more before I declare war. Alright, I've been building up for a little bit now. First of all, I fixed the majority of the supplies across the front, and I also deployed 12 cavalry divisions that are pretty damn good at doing what they're supposed to do. And yeah, I feel pretty ready to take on my main enemy, so that's what I'll do. I'll try and invade the Ma Clique, otherwise known as Beiyang. It's finally time to claim all of China for the King of Xinjiang, Shang Shikai. I wonder though, am I going to stay as the King of Xinjiang, or am I going to change to the King of China? We'll see. Alrighty, here we go. Now, the two largest factions in China are clashing. The Association of Chinese Soviets versus the Ma Clique. Also, I didn't realize, but Mongolia is now split in two because they're puppets of Papa Stalin. Yeah, I don't care though. What I care about is conquering China for the people. Yeah, I'm definitely going to time-lapse this one, man. It just seems like a very time-lapseable war. Well, cool. Now that's me. The Union of Northwestern Chinese Soviet Republics, now no longer really in the Northwest. Cool though. I've pretty much cemented my hegemony in China now, just by taking out that guy. I've now declared war on Tibet to quote-unquote peacefully integrate them. Oh yes, where have I seen this one before, man? China invading Tibet. Oh boy. This is a desert? Are you serious, man? Why is it a desert? It's the Himalayas. Why would there be a desert in the Himalayas? Mount Everest, the biggest desert in the world. Oh, there goes Tibet. I didn't have to take every single tile, thankfully. Yeah, I'll go after the nationalists next. Who am I declaring war on? Just Yunnan, alright. Yeah, I must say though, unifying China is far easier than I thought it would be. Okay, I got a war goal on Yunnan. Let's just quickly take him down then. Yeah, it'll be incredibly easy, man. Shang Shikai shall become the king of all of China. Oh yes. Okay, Dali is cracking. Okay, they have 4 divisions on that tile, what the hell. But the city has fallen regardless. There goes Dali. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. There goes Yunnan. 32 million manpower, dude. Holy crap. Anyways, I finally built up the supply hubs in and around Manchuria. And so, I'd say it's a pretty good idea to declare war on Geltersia. And so that's what I'm gonna do. This ain't Red Flood, Vasily. Gonna send you back to hell where you belong. Okay? Well, the Shivi incident has now been enacted, and I'm officially invading Manchuria. And who said that tanks was modern warfare? For fuck's sake, I'm using infantry and cavalry, and yet I'm still beating everybody my way. That's great. Still, I need to march to Moskva. What is that, like New Moscow or something? Man, I must say the Geltersians are putting up the hardest fight, and this isn't even their home in the first place. Go back to Russia, bro. You don't belong in China. Okay, there goes Kiemansk. And there goes Geltersia. Very nice. And simply because I'm feeling like a dumbass, I'm gonna establish the Manchurian SR. I want to see what it'll look like once I have a Manchurian puppet too. I feel like if I end up demanding Shandong submission, which I do have to do, I feel like that might end up triggering a demand, or like triggering a war with Japan. That means that I gotta start training up a lot more divisions than that, man. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly establish the Manchurian SR, and then I'm gonna knock out the Anhui clique. Then I'll turn my eyes to Shandong. I'm just worried that Japan's gonna end up attacking me if I try to go after Shandong. I have now made the Manchurian Soviet Republic. Very cool. And I'll knock out the Ma Clique now. These last independent warlords. How did we steal Dalian from Japan? Okay. Well, I'll take it, but that's strange that I just stole their land. Okay. Declared war on these last 3 warlords along the coast. This will be actually very easy. It is quite fun to start out as backwater Ashan and now be able to unify China, I must say. Nanjing has now fallen. Very easy, there they go. Anyways, now I simply need to demand Shandong's submission. Screw that, I'm not going to urbanize the countryside, man. I'm going to demand Shandong's loyalty right now. I gotta be back on the warpath right now. Alrighty, Shandong, what do you say? I got a war goal. Alright. Am I able to keep that war goal? Yes, I am. Okay. I'll wait a little bit before declaring war then. Okay, nice. I've now retaken all the treaty ports. Hey, and I'm now the People's Republic of China. Very nice. But yeah, I took Hong Kong, Macau, all those ports. That's very nice. Now I gotta host a second party congress and hope and pray that I can annex all my guys. All my allies and puppets. Fate of other Soviets. Very nice. Very nice. I annexed Manchuria. That's beautiful. And Shanxi is accepted along with Inner Mongolia. Very nice. And I annexed everybody. Even the Russian puppet up there. That's beautiful. 50 extra divisions, man. Holy crap. Alrighty. Well, China's certainly back on the world stage, man. I have so many goddamn divisions now. Okay, I just gotta deploy the garrisons, and I think I'm pretty ready for a war with Japan. Now I can choose my state religion. Buddhism or atheism? I'll go with atheism, because I am, after all, communist China. Okay, and I'll also be able to choose my capital, man. Okay. So Shanghai, Guangzhou, or Beiyang. No, we're going with Beijing, though. Or Beiyang, whatever you want to call it. It's just going to be easier to defend than a port like Shanghai. Final preparations. The era of China has returned. And now the century of Chinese communism can now begin. It'll form the Oriental International. Man, from crappy little backwater Altai to now China. This is great. I must say, this is honestly the best path in the entire mod. Like, it's China, dude. It was fucking Altai. Probably the smallest country in the world, and now I'm incredibly strong, man. Just because I have so much content. It's great. I'm gonna build up for a while before attacking Japan. I just want to make sure that the supplies are good. My air force is ready. I just want to make sure that I'm ready. And also go through this little focus tree before attacking Japan. But yeah, I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright, well, supplies have been fixed pretty much, except for one little tile, but that's okay. And I've also finished up my diplomatic tree. And yeah, I feel pretty ready to attack Japan, so let's do that. It's time to liberate the Japanese workers. I fear this will be a hard war, but we shall see. Actually, maybe not. Japan has a lot less stuff than me. Alrighty. Ooh, Second Sino-Japanese Wars. Super event, very nice. The century of humiliation has ended. Mao Zedong quote. Time to march forth and conquer Japan. Green air everywhere, that's awesome. What the fuck, man? He's invading with an entire goddamn army. Okay. Okay, let's enter Pyongyang. Man, it's just like the Korean War. The Chinese are entering Pyongyang. I may be killing my supplies by having so many divisions stuffed into this tiny little peninsula, but I think it's gonna work out in the end. Seoul is also on the verge of falling. That's great. I just need to clear up this Jinan pocket, which is gonna take a long ass time. Okay, nice. The Japanese naval invasion over here has also been mopped up. Yeah, those are some pretty nice casualties. That's a pretty nice ratio. I wonder how many divisions they have stuck here, because I cannot push in for the life of me. I cannot destroy this Jinan pocket for the life of me. Yeah, dude, they must have like maybe 40 divisions in here if I can't push that well. Oh, shit. Well, that was easy. Okay, I guess I didn't need to invade Japan. I only had to take Shandong and some of Korea. That was way more anticlimactic than I thought it would be. That's all of China now liberated and unified, along with little Korean prize. Is that really all? That was way more anticlimactic than I thought it would be. I haven't finished all of the focuses. There are still a lot more for me to do, but I'm not going to do them because I don't think they have much of a purpose. Yeah. That'll do it for today, guys. Holy crap. I just unified all of China as crappy little Ashan, or Altai. That was pretty fun. Certainly the best content in the mod. I mean, nothing can really compare. I think I have the second largest focus tree, man. That's crazy. A little bit of an anticlimactic end, though. I wish I could have just eradicated the Japanese, but sadly, no. It's okay. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you all have a good one. See ya!